how is it?
Pocket watching? Damn.
Well,
No,
what
you're
man.
right.
is it? Could you potentially be with a man that makes less money than you?
Oh,
This has
let's
always
spice
been
it up.
an interesting topic to talk about.
It's yes, I could. It's not that interesting to me. I don't. I could. It's not a thing I really think about.
Yeah, I don't. I agree with Taylor. I mean, I understand that there are certain standards that people have for themselves that are in this space, and it becomes a very spicy topic on the internet because we get to these extremes with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is, why, and what? Like, what would they need to make, and why would they need to make it? So, if I'm going to be with someone, the amount of money that they make is really only relevant if they are unable to do the things that I like to do. It doesn't matter that they make as much as me or more than me. It's just like, can we live the same kind of lifestyle? But also, I'm 37.
Let me add something in there. I'm gonna play it again because y'all probably missed it. I'm gonna rewind it like 10 seconds.
It doesn't matter that they make as much as me or more than me.
Notice how she never said less than me though. But I'm gonna keep playing it.
It's just like, can we live the same kind of
What up,
lifestyle?
2K?
But
What up,
also,
though?
I'm 37 years old. So this does not apply to, say, a 22-year-old woman in the same way that it applies to me. I've been in the workforce for a very long time. I have all of the things that I need to provide for myself. So it's not really a conversation about money. It's more about passion. To me, I just want to be with somebody who is passionate about what they do. Are you excited about your career, or are you excited about the next step in your life? You know, how much money you make is really irrelevant. What is relevant to me is that you have passions and you are, a disciplined person who enjoys what you do. And if you don't enjoy what you do, what are you doing to change that? So the amount of money that someone makes is really not very relevant to me. I mean,
Do you believe her?
No, it's a lie. And I don't know, Kevin did it best. Every man on all the shows, they say, how much does a woman have to make? And they never answered it. And Kevin did it just perfect. When he asked probing questions, where do you want to live? How many kids do you want? And just mine out what your life looks at, tells you how much your man needs to make. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Type of shit. And this bitch right here, she be going international. She was in France or Italy last week. So, nigga, if you can't afford a $1,900 plane ticket at the drop of a hat, you know what I mean?
And we know that Quentin knows exactly how much these plane tickets cost.
Yeah, because a chick from London asked me to swing through, and I had to see how much they cost.
Hey, when Quentin turns sour on a chick, he go in.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Quentin goes in when he turns.
Shout out to Chanel. Yeah. So yeah, but it's bullshit. This is all word salad for you need to make at least how much I make.
All right, let me play a little bit more.
I have a saying that really generally pisses people off, but the only thing a man can do for me is love me. Like,
why does that piss people off?
Well, because we live in a patriarchal society where that is just not accepted. Like, I don't need someone to pay my bills. I don't need someone to get me to Cannes. I don't need someone to, advance my career. I don't need someone to introduce me to, rooms that I can't get in. And that's not meant to be like masculine or dismissive of what men provide. I just think that I truly can look at men for human beings and for what they are from a value perspective. What kind of person are you? What kind of, love do you provide? What kind of, relationships do you have with your friends and your family? What do you enjoy doing? How do you like to spend your day? Like, those are the things that matter to me, because whether or not you can provide for me is not something that I even think about. And I that's the long way of what I think Taylor's saying.
Yeah, me, I'm just like, yeah, I would. No, I mean, I agree. It's like when I am thinking about my partner, like my partner now, I'm not thinking about, okay, financially, what does this person provide? Because I'm not in any need of anything financially. And when I
One of the things that bothers me a lot is when women mention, I don't know why. I have no reason why. I can't reference it. But when a woman says my partner, for some reason that bothers me, bro.
I get it. I get it.
That genuinely bothers me when a woman says my partner. Because it's almost like
Usually
guys say that
partnership.
stuff too. It's almost like they say it to say we the same, we on the same level.
This shit is so. This shit is just so depressing, man. It's just like it's almost like these women. It's almost like they on a mission to just prove how independent they are and act like a man is just almost like secondary. That's
If a
just what it
woman
seems
can
like to me.
if a woman came to me and she said, "Well, I don't need you for your money or I don't need you for anything." I think that that's communicating something different than saying, "Oh, I'm not with you for your money."
It's
It's
just
definitely that's definitely different.
she
It's
went from
definitely
saying
different.
I don't need you to make this to all I need is you to love me. So if I bring my little 45K and I love your dirty draws, is that okay?
No, I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, I think that's a lie.
I don't believe it at
I
all.
think that's a lie.
Because at some point, a woman's always sticking out her card or whatever for a man, nigga. It wears on both your psyches. Even when I go out with my like normal friends, like nothing, nigga, I can't let a girl pay. If you're in my presence, I'm paying. It's something in my pride or something. I won't let a girl pay at all, ever.
I just
So
think I think when a woman says, "I don't need you for your money," versus saying, "I'm not with you for what you can do for me. I'm with you for because I love you." It just it's two different messages, bro. And I think that women are missing that part.
Yeah, I don't
it's
BizQ
know.
when it comes
says
to
this is interesting. BizQ says K has pandered to celeb women. He wouldn't destroy her. Ah,
so are these dudes kind of famous? Are they big or are they just
yeah.
regular?
I mean,
Yeah. Earn your leisure.
EYL is pretty dope.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah,
They're
they
pretty
do
So I was
their
dope.
like,
They
they
got a
thing,
ain't gonna
big
do
man.
no, they
platform.
ain't
They
gonna
got
do
like
no
one and a
little
half
interview
billion
with no regular
subscribers.
niggas.
Yeah, no, they not no regular dudes.
Okay,
They pretty relevant in the culture.
okay, gotcha.
BizQ threw a bomb out there.
I see. I like that hair, BSQ. Keep it up.
I don't think that he pandered to celeb women because there's plenty of celeb women that he threw bombs at, like Vivica Fox. Um, I would
But
say
you can't be a dick to all of them if you want another one to come back. You know what I mean?
yeah, I would say he was very careful with how he dealt with certain women. Like when he did a live stream, he jumped on a live stream with Nicki Minaj, and I think he was careful with how he handled her, which was smart because she had a very loyal and massive following.
Yeah, you don't want to like just ruin a relationship. Just yeah, I get that.
Even Shannon Sharp said it when Cat Williams went on the show. He's like, "There's a whole list of celebrities." I was like, "Nope, I ain't coming."
Yep, yep. So here, let me play a little bit more of what she was saying.
I am looking to date someone or be with somebody, it doesn't even enter into my purview. Like, is this person going to be supporting my life? Because I'm not entering into relationships for the financial aspect of what men provide. To Joy's point, I want them to have something that they're passionate about. I want them to have something they're working towards. To make a living for our lives to still be, what I want my life to look like. But there is no part
There's
of
her
me
answer
that
right
says, okay,
there.
they make less than me, I can't.
What?
What I want my life to look like, nigga. You got to make enough money.
I agree. You caught that too. You caught it too. I caught it the same way.
And you know who her boyfriend? Her boyfriend is like a famous actor. What is she talking about?
She's saying that she's not tripping off of whether or not he makes more or anything like that.
It's easy when you know that nigga plays on fucking Grey's Anatomy or whatever.
Exactly. And that is my Quentin. Oh my God, you spoke the sentiment of my heart.
I'm sure you're
Because
not worried about if he gonna be able to keep up with your shit.
I did a separate I wanted to get y'all opinion because I did a separate review video on this that I haven't even released yet. It's scheduled to release later on tonight on my other channel, but I did a separate review video on it. And I said the exact same thing you said. You ain't even seen it yet. I said it's easy to say that when you're not in a position or where you got to deal with a man that actually makes less than you, or y'all don't go through nothing,
Mhm.
right? When you ain't never suffered with him, you don't know how to endure with him. It's gonna be fight or flight.
You can say what you want until your joy. You're 37, you make a lot of money, you're fine as fuck, you don't have any kids, but
Oh,
no
she
one wants.
32.
No, I'm talking about Joy Taylor's
Okay.
37.
Yep.
There ain't no reason that woman should be single besides what the fuck is between her ears.
Yeah.
I don't never ask fine women why you single. I already fucking know. I ain't got. I talk. I don't have to ask
But see, that's the question though. Why is Joy single and not
because she
never married
masculine. She masculine as fuck. The
at
last dude she
37
dated.
years old? If it's so easy, listen, if you only focus on character and how good the person is to their family and stuff like that, how are you still single at 37 years old if you have the look? You apparently say that you got a lot of men that try to holler at you all the time. Then why are you single if you don't care about the superficial things and you only care about the things that is in his heart and whether or not he loves you?
Yeah, that's why I don't add up. That's why I don't. You would have found somebody by now.
The
That
last
shit
dude
don't
she
add up.
dated was Earl. She was engaged to Earl Watson. He was a basketball player and a
Hmm.
coach of the Phoenix Suns.
I know who he is.
Yeah, Earl
That's it.
Watson. He like 6'1". He is a point
So
guard.
my point is though, is why how are you not able to find somebody? Or if we giving her the benefit of the doubt, why is she not interested in being settled down and tied down at this point?
She getting
I
what
don't
what
know.
what do you call it? If a girl is single, she always got a dude to give her maintenance. So somebody busting her down.
You don't think none of these chicks is I agree. I ain't gonna front. I agree. I try to ask pertinent questions to try to mind this out, but I agree. 100% agree.
Somebody's around.
I think that all
It's
women,
either
every last woman, well, let me not say every last woman, almost all women are in some form of a relationship. How relevant that
Okay,
relationship is, who
so
can say?
I'm looking at her boyfriend previous to Earl, and this nigga is
The one that you
married.
know about, the ones you know about.
Well, this one, that nigga's married to a beautiful white chick, and that nigga's fine now, and you still single as fuck. You know what I mean? Like when
who's
your
that?
exes is getting married, that's the fucking worst. It's your fault,
Who was
nigga.
it? Who was it?
His name is Richard Giannotti, and you go to his Instagram. That nigga got a baby. That nigga got kids. That nigga got married. And this was like her ex before Earl. He's a
I
financial
wouldn't want to
services
marry
guy.
a chick that had already been with a lot of celebrities.
That's what
Hell
they
no.
all are, nigga. If you date one, you dating them all. But this says plenty. One of her exes has a beautiful family now, and he didn't want you, or you didn't want him, or you were too good for him.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
I think that the our view of celebrity women have significantly changed, bro.
We don't put them up there no more. We like we
No,
can
we
fuck
don't.
you too, nigga.
We
I
don't. We
catch you
don't.
slipping, nigga. I can get some too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't think. I think social media also fucked up the game in that it made them human.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrities aren't celebrities no more. They're human now.
Nigga, you just got more money. You normal as fuck. You just got
I
some
don't.
little bit of
But
money.
see, that's the thing, Quentin. I don't even think they got more money.
the thing is like
Now you really human. See, when we if you find out that Superman bleed, it changes, bro. It
that's a
it
fact.
changes, right? And
That
I'm not
nigga
even talking
normal as
Yeah,
about the
fuck
women. I'm
now.
talking about the guys.
yeah.
When you
That's
start
funny.
getting in the same room with these people, and you like, oh, you got insecurities. Oh, oh, you scary. Oh, you apprehensive, and you just got handlers, and it's just an image. Oh, that chick is in my DMs. I could fuck her. Like when I ain't even gonna say that. Let's remove that aspect of it. Let's remove the being in a room with them, right? The fact that they'll block you if they don't like what you say, or
Mm-hmm.
it when it humanized them and they became touchable, a lot of them, it removed the pedestalization of them for
Yeah.
a lot of us. Now we look at them and we be like, man, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same no more. It just ain't the same no more. And so
No.
now that the veil is moved, because see, like in the 90s and shit, you ain't have social media. So you couldn't DM them, you couldn't holler at them or whatever. But the minute that I found out, wait a minute, I'm DMing this chick, I could DM this chick and she gonna respond immediately. And when I DM a chick, sometimes they respond immediately. And I'm talking about like some of these supposedly, oh, I like yourself, I watch yourself, everything myself. I don't even respond no more. You know what I'm saying? Like the allure is gone. And so the minute that they started to become touchable celebrities, we start figuring out it's like the boys. I've been watching that shit. I'm on like episode 5 of season 1. I've been watching the boys. It's like, wait a minute. I could hold on. You not that.
Yep.
It was better for them when we didn't have social media and they couldn't respond directly to the fans. But the minute we start having access to them, it fucked up the game, bro.
I'm gonna tell you the perfect celebrity, and this is a crazy ass like, and this is gonna sound weird to some people, but when I saw Sanaya Lathan hop in the Lamborghini with Puff Daddy and French Montana, I was just like, no, man, it's a watch for these chicks. And they
Yeah.
she had it on her Instagram, and it was just like, why would you post that?
Yeah.
And I
Just
just
for
looked at
the
him different.
chat, her boyfriend is Jesse Williams,
Who?
Taylor Rooks.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah, that's
saying,
what's up.
y'all
Oh,
know who
Jesse
that nigga
Williams
is.
on the green eyed dude.
Yup, that
Oh,
nigga
okay.
that every
It
bitch
is.
don't
They
keep.
are better. And 2K got it right. He said women are way better as mysterious. Even regular women, the minute that they start talking too much, it messes up everything a lot of times, bro. Like women are better. You know why Bernice Burgos, as much as we know that she's a chick for the streets, she's not on the same level as the rest of the chicks for the streets, bro.
Yeah,
Because
she
you
just
don't hear from her ever. She don't
yeah, but
talk. She just move around. The minute that they start talking and doing too much, ah,
yeah, no, that's another one. When I heard Bernice, Bargos on she was talking about she was on something and she was like, yeah, I like hood niggas, and I was just like, all right, yeah,
yep, it'd be over.
so
It'd be
watch,
over, bro.
it's a wrap.
And the minute that they started accepting plane tickets and they wasn't even first class tickets, I was like, yeah, get these bitches about the fuck up out of here, bro. Honest to God, bro. The minute that I started kicking, like even on some podcast stuff, and I was talking to these chicks, talking to these so-called celebrity chicks, and we was evaluating which one we was gonna bring in or whatever like that. I'm like, man, this chick ain't. I don't know, man. I got a whole nother view. Y'all better stop. Well, y'all place. I think that, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about the general public. I think they place these hoes on a pedestal, but we don't.
No, I
They
definitely
human as
don't.
fuck.
It's
They
yeah,
human as hell.
yeah, all of them human except Maya. Now Maya,
She human to
she's
me.
Superwoman.
I believe. I believe. No, 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 no. I listen. It's only a few. It's only a few that's still saying that pedestalization phase for me. It's a very small few, and it's only because, like, probably because they don't even have no social media. Sade,
Yeah,
she's forever gonna be Sade, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man.
Like, that's just her.
She's
Ageless, gorgeous, beautiful. Nobody could ever say anything negative about Sade in my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's only a
oof.
few. It's only a few. All the rest of them, it's like, man, that chick is just like her.
Yeah. You
So,
know, I feel like this all started with Erica Badu when we found out like she wasn't wrapped up too tight and she was flipping men and men was like losing their minds over her. I think it
but
just
when
kind of like
it started way before that to me. When I started seeing, I seen a couple different women that was normal, get famous, right? And I knew and was very familiar with who they was and what they was doing before they got famous. And then when I seen when they got big and I seen other people pedestalizing them, and I never said their name. When they got big and I seen other people pedestalizing them, niggas was fawning over them, but she was doing it. She was getting bust down by the homies. I was like, oh, I see y'all just pedestalize anybody that get dressed up and throw some makeup on and throw some pictures on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, they a singer, or oh man, they got a movie role or something like that, or they blow up or whatever. Niggas was fawning over and willing to trip over themselves and pay money and do all of this stuff and buy bags for a chick that we, you know what I'm saying, that was getting turned out. It's like, man, y'all crazy, bro. And
Yeah.
we don't believe in pillow talk. Like we don't believe in saying names and none of that stuff like that. But um,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't that to us, but they that to y'all.
Yeah.
So it's just different. Let me play a little bit more of what they got to say, and then we're gonna move over to the next thing.
And be with them, or okay, this person makes more than me, I can be with them. I'm so much more, I mean, I'm 32, and I'm just so much more concerned with how they love me, if I am being appreciated and respected and cared for and seen, how I love them, how I make sure that they feel appreciated and cared for as well. That the money is just not a thing that is always at the front of my mind. And I want to be very clear, that's also probably a luxury that Joy and I have. We're not having to think about money when we're thinking about partners, because we feel very set. We feel like our lives are put together. I'm in no way saying if women care about money that they're wrong. I'm just saying for me, and I think for Joy as well, money is maybe a cool addition, but it's not the thing for me.
Any final thoughts, Quentin?
It's easy to say that, nigga, when you make a shit ton of money. Like, but look who she chose. You chose the king dingling of actors, nigga.
What the
to her
fuck?
to her to her credit though. To her credit though.
She's pleasant. Like, just overall looking at their podcast, she's the more pleasant and more realistic of the two. That's for sure.
I don't think that I think she talks less. Um, I think that Joy Taylor is more vocal, but I don't think she gets as much love from the general public as nobody
Well,
puts
Taylor,
nobody says
I,
Taylor Rooks. They always say Joy Taylor.
I think it comes from like it sucks, but I would like to. I don't want to diminish this woman's career, but she's not where she is if her brother isn't who he is.
Who, Taylor Rooks?
No, Joy. Her brother
Oh,
was like a
Joy.
big time football
I was
player.
about to say who is Taylor Rooks' brother?
No, it's Joy. Joy ain't here if her brother ain't. What's her brother's name? He played for the Dolphins or something.
Yeah.
He's like in the Hall of Fame. He's gonna be like in the Hall of Fame. Jason Taylor. That's her brother. So
You don't think that Joy would have been relevant without Jason?
fuck no. Hell no.
Really?
Nigga, she just no.
Hold on, let me
She
get
just would have
Mika on
been.
here. Let me get Mika
I
popping.
love you, Joy. I'm sorry to say that, but that's how I feel, babe.
I didn't know who Joy Taylor's brother was though.
Cheeks, what's up, Cheeks?
Mika, what up?
Don't play with me.
I told you I was
What
gonna
up,
change your
Mika?
name, nigga. That's her new name is
What's
Cheeks.
up?